Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Yay! So my name is Mary, and if you're new here to my channel, please subscribe, hit that little like button and comment if you want. I was so happy to finally be able to get my hands on the Jeffree Star Cremated Palette. I was literally like on the clock on my laptop when he released his palette. And as soon as it was 10 a.m., boom, like I just like picked my items and checked out, and super fast. And his collection literally sold out in like less than 20 minutes. It's insane. So I don't know, right now it is mid-June, like June 12 or 13, I'm losing track. And I literally just got it. So I was so happy to get it, and let's see what the shadows look like. So what I love a lot about this palette is that the shadows, the shades, they are so pigmented that you barely have to like work. Like they just slide on, like they glide on so nice. They feel so buttery. Like, oh my god, girl, if you have the palette, you know what I'm talking about. So anyways, what I wanted to do with this palette, like literally no joke, as soon as he revealed his palette, I knew instantly, like that, like, oh my god, I know what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do this look. And literally the way I envisioned it is the exact same way it turned out, maybe even better. Like, I'm so happy that it came out like so nice. So basically what I did is I show you guys a paper technique that is super old, that goes back to grade school when I took art classes. I learned this little trick from there, so you'll see what I'm talking about. And then I did a little white moon. It looks crusty, but that's the way the liquid liner dried up. But it doesn't, I want to say that it looks good because it just reminds me of one of those moons that you see from like a storybook, from like a nighttime storybook, kind of like, and you see the moon and it's kind of like, it's not a perfect moon, you know, it looks kind of like, doesn't matter. Like, I really like it. So I also ended up doing a white line underneath, and right in the inner corner of my eyes, along with another line lining the top part of my Cupid's bow. And for my lips, I paired it with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Poet and my MAC Cosmetics liner in Current. And of course on top I used the brand new Jeffree Star Heaven's Gate lip gloss. Oh my god, it's so amazing, you guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps my channel a lot. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys learn how to do little tricks here and there, and I really hope that it inspires you to do a look like this, similar to mine, or follow my tutorial to create it. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Okay guys, so what I pretty much did so far at this point is my foundation routine, my eyebrows, and I did everything up to like concealing, baking, and I didn't do contouring because the colors are going to be covering up, so I didn't do like my typical Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation contouring. So all I did the concealer part with the Tarte Tape Shape concealers. So other than that, I already just literally finished priming my eyelids. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to conceal my primer by I'm going to be using Bridal Gown to conceal all of my eyelid. Okay, and so the next one that I'm going to use is Casket Ready. This shade I'm going to only apply closer to the inner corner of my eyes. And this is just to brighten up the inner corner, just like that. I'm not going to apply it all over the place, mainly just focused on this part, just like that. And you can see a difference between the first color and the second color that I just used. The next color that I'm going to use is Obituary. And I'm just going to start applying it. Just going up towards my eyebrow and out. So I'm going to start going for a kind of like a smoky eye color. And since this is going to be an artistry look, then you know we're gonna go full dramatic. It's Jeffree Star, so dramatic is in the nature of using anything when it comes to his makeup. Just like that. And you can pull up on your skin like that to pull up the, like, to create like a sort of like a wing effect. The shades from this palette are super soft. They feel so creamy, like super easy to apply and easily able to blend out. So you're not even working that hard to blend the shadows because they're literally just like gliding on so nice. Okay, so the next colors that I'm going to use is, I'm gonna use two Last Respects and the Morgue. So I'm gonna go back with one of those colors, the Morgue again. And I'm just going to focus on this part of my eyelid, just to darken up the shadow here. Okay, so now just going in a little bit more darker, the next color that I'm going to use is Inheritance. And again, I'm just going to be focusing at the bottom of my lid. These shadows are so pigmented that make sure that you barely dab your brush into the shadow so that you don't pick up a lot of product. Otherwise, you're gonna have like major fallout, and we don't want that, sis. Okay, so with a smaller brush, and this is a flatter top, like a smudging brush, and this is by Morphe E18. I'm going to take Eulogy, and I'm going to apply it at the top. I had already touched it. Okay. So just to darken up the crease that I'm going to do out here, I'm just going to go up with Gravedigger. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back with my blending brush, and I'm just going to blend out the colors here. Just this very, very light hand, just to go over the colors. Okay, so now my next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the crease. I'm going to do like a half cut crease, and I'm going to be using this concealer brush by Laura Mercier and my all-time favorite paint pot by MAC in Soft Ochre. Okay, so putting my paint pot aside, this is a half cut crease. And now picking up the palette again. So I'm picking up my Morphe brush in M124, and this is my all-time favorite brush to pack on eyeshadows with. So I'm going to start with Mausoleum and First Look. And I did the swatches on my hand here. These are so pigmented, so beautiful. So this color here is Mausoleum, and this one up here is Last Look. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Mausoleum with my packing brush. And then Last Look. And just softly kind of like tap on top of both of the colors where you can see a split. barely tapping so that you kind of like blend it in together. You don't want to go like that because then you wouldn't appreciate the colors. So just slowly taps and kind of like smudging it softly. You blend out the colors. Just like that. Okay, so you might have a little bit of fallout down here. So you already have, if you're like me and you do like your face first, your foundation, your concealing and all of that, and then eyebrows and eyeshadow, then what you want to do when this happens is you just want to take a very, very soft, fluffy brush and then just with a very, very light hand, just brush it off so that you don't get like any smearing. Okay, there we go. So if you guys were wondering, this is a Sephora brush. It's so big and fluffy. I love this brush. I've had it for such a long time. And this one is it says Pro Featherweight Powder. So this brush is really good to have in your kit. So whenever like you remove your baking powder, it does the lightest hand so that it doesn't like mess up your makeup. Okay, so now going back with my paint pot and the same brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the crease again at the top, but this time I'm not going to do a half crease. I'm going to do a floating cut crease. Do you guys just ever have that thing where you like perfect one thing on one eye, but then on the other eye it's like, I don't know why that always happens. Pardon my French. Shit got me tired. Okay, after what seemed like a years long battle of doing this floating cut crease, we're going to move with Diamond Ashes. And I'm gonna go back just over on top of my floating cut crease with Diamond Ashes. And I'm going to be using the exact same concealer brush, reason being because it has like such a skinny and pointy tip that it has that precision to make a fine line, which is what I want. After another battle with my brush and the line, I was finally able to finish my cut crease using the shade Diamond Ashes, just to do like the little cut crease like that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do next is my liner. Okay, so going in with my Morphe black liquid liner, I'm going to do the line, my winged line. Okay, so going in back with my packing brush, the same one by Morphe, I'm gonna go in with the black shade in Hearse. And I'm going to smoke out my liner. Okay, so now with another blending brush by Morphe, this is in R38, I'm gonna go in with. So I'm frustrated because I didn't realize that my camera was like stopped recording. I don't know at what point, but I was looking over my video and basically it deleted the part. It stopped recording where I was doing my little paper trick. So basically what I did was I just cut up a piece of paper that I used to create like this cloud-like looking thing on my forehead. And I had explained that I remember doing this technique when I was a kid, like in elementary school, when we would have like art classes and we would have like, you know, to do paintings and whatnot. And this was one of the techniques that we learned in class, where you basically like you cut up a paper to give it like these like edges, and then you just like stick it onto like another paper, onto your wall art or whatever, and then you just kind of like start coloring on top. So that's basically what I did with this. I just went like that, and then I just started going over. And that's pretty much how I got my cloud effect shade on there. So anyways, I was moving forward and I'm bringing down the shade. So I'm going to start contouring my cheekbones down here. And then I'm going to do more cloud-like effect down here at the bottom as well. Moving forward. So going in with my paper again. So my camera is looking good for now, so let's hope that doesn't happen again. So I'm just gonna go with the Morgue. And I'm just going to contour my nose a little bit. So with a pencil brush, I'm going to take Death Blow. It's the white shade. And I'm just going to contour or highlight the bridge of my nose a little bit. I want to do kind of like a moon with like sparkling stars around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white NYX liner, and I'm going to take just I just picked up this Anastasia thing, but the reason being is so that I can like shape out the like a moon. Okay, so there we have a little moon. A little wonky, but I can tell you for sure that this was harder than than my radiophysics book in college. Okay, so let's carry on. We are going to do little stars around. Okay, so before I do my stars with my liner, what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to be using my finger, is I'm going to take Afterlife, and I'm gently going to tap a little bit of highlight so that I don't remove any of the cloud shadow. So going back with my pencil brush, I'm going to take Afterlife again. I'm going to highlight the bottom of my brow bone. I'm also gonna highlight the bridge of my nose. And I'm also going to highlight my inner corners of my eyes. Okay, so now time for some stars. Okay, so this is the moon with the little stars. I think that should be enough. All right, so I'm gonna be right back because I'm going to finish off my eye look with some mascara and lashes. This is the final look. I paired it with my black hat. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you so much. Like 7 p.m. It's Saturday night and I haven't had anything to eat, and I don't think I have anything in my fridge to cook, but at the same time I don't want to go somewhere and pick up food and someone look at me like this because so great, now I have to figure out what to do, what to have for dinner. Oh, my tummy. Okay,